Okay, to everybody wondering how to splice. So this is the old spool. You've unspooled it a couple feet out, tape it to a table, something, right? So you can use both your hands. This is the new spool coming in. You get an X-Acto knife, a lighter. I use 220 grit, really flexible sandpaper, and all you do is you just light them, blow it out, stick them together. Give it a minute. You want to make sure that they're even as much as you can. Blow on it to cool it just like your fans do. Take a pair of snips. I've seen people using a piece of tube. I don't like that because then it's stuck on the thing forever. But you can just clean it up with snips. After it's nice and cool, you don't want to do too much flexing here because it will separate if you didn't get a good bond on it. Then I just take the razor, take out the bump. When you're done, you take your sandpaper, sand it, and call it a day. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because again, you're talking, there's a little bit of slack in your tube. You're just trying to make sure it doesn't get bound up in the tube, right? And it only has to make it through the gear for this much of a space, so the goal is not to make it perfect, it's just to make it work. And you don't want the burnt stuff there, so you want to kind of get that char off of there if you can. So you get that, and you just grab your stuff. And just like you're sanding, you don't want to go too fast or too much because you'll sand right through it. And there you have it. And then if you feel the need, you can wipe it off with a rag or something to make sure none of the sand dust is still on there. But that will get through your extruder without clogging if you don't leave any big bulges. And by the time it hits the hot end, who cares if it has a little bit less or a little bit more for 1 millimeter. So, hope this helps people.